In this episode, we welcome celebrity makeup artist who is dubbed as the plastic surgeon of makeup. 6 million views.
6 million. I don't know how. Actually, I do know how, but yeah.
All right, I want to know. I want to get to the bottom of that. How did you get 6 million views on TikTok?
And coming up in our celebrity segment, there's some looks we're not sure we can get behind.
Yeah. I am so not a fan of this trend.
And this trick can help you looking fresh-faced on the go.
This is the best thing in the world. This is what I use on all my clients.
Hi there, welcome to the Champagne Hour, Bubbly and Beauty Secrets, sponsored by the Skin Research Institute. I'm one of your hosts, Pais. This is Wealthy. This is BP.
Hi.
And this is our special guest, Adriana.
Hi, guys.
So they call Adriana the plastic surgeon of makeup. She's been published in 37 international covers. Like, wow, that's awesome. She's had 3 billboards, 35 international magazines, including Maxim, Playboy, FHM, and you've done makeup for Univision, Basketball Wives, and you went viral on TikTok with 6 million views, and the list goes on.
6 million views?
6 million. I don't know how. Actually, I do know how, but yeah.
All right, I want to know. I want to get to the bottom of that. How did you get 6 million views on TikTok?
So I was super drunk on my birthday in Cabo, and I found like 3 really hot guys that I was like just bragging to them about my like pathetic little TikTok at the time. And I was like, I'm so famous. You guys have to follow me. Watch Abracadabra. This TikTok is going to go viral right now. Just watch. And then I said the first thing that came to my head, which is so crazy. And I was like, once you go white, you're financially right. So, and it went super viral. And the funniest thing is I've never even been on a date with a white guy.
Oh my God.
So people just trolled you. I'm sure.
Yeah, everyone, it went crazy. And I mean, that's like the funny side. I'm like, I haven't even been on a date with a white guy.
Okay, so your 6 million views has nothing to do with makeup.
Absolutely not.
Everything to do with your crazy, fabulous personality.
Exactly.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
But yeah, so let's get down to that though. So makeup, you call the plastic surgeon of makeup, which I think is like amazing. We had a guest on here, Dr. Johnson Lee, who I showed your page to.
Oh.
And he was like, that is true. He's like, she can do things that plastic surgery cannot. And I think that's a huge compliment. So talk about, how did you even get into that? I mean, we go way back. You did my makeup at my wedding. I'm now divorced, so plug.
Hey,
but yeah, so let's talk about, how'd you get into that?
You know what? I always really wanted a nose job when I was younger, which is funny because I think that's the only thing left on me that's real other than my eyeballs. So I just learned how to master a nose contour. And I remember just being so obsessed with Kim Kardashian because I grew up when Playboy, like we had blonde and no butt, and I'm Latin with all these curves. And so Kim was really, really big at the time. And when I was in high school and stuff like that, and the bloggers and all that stuff. So I remember just being in high school, just like studying all these YouTubers and Kim Kardashian and, girls that have all these operations on. So, and I was like, and the way makeup just can make you feel, like the alter ego is insane. Like I can go from a 2 to a 10 in 35 seconds. So I think that's what I love to bring to makeup,
But I love the fact that because of, I'm assuming, let's say you're a young girl, you can't afford surgery. Yeah. Or maybe your parents don't let you have surgery, but you took what you had, which was your makeup and your inspiration, and then you learned how to give yourself the nose that you wanted through makeup.
Exactly.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I did. And I was like, I'm not good at a lot of things. I didn't become the lawyer that my parents wanted me to be. I failed community college a year straight until they put me into makeup school finally. But you know what? I get a party with hot models every day, and that's like I'm living the dream. Instagram and social media and all of these tools that are now available, I feel like. Yeah. And I get to have the nose that I always wanted that I probably can't afford. 30,000. Is
that how much a nose job
is? Well, yeah, and you
is?
always need 2. Everybody I ask who's ever gotten a nose job, you always need 2. So what, 60,000 now? It's like,
wow, I never knew a nose job cost. Why do you need 2?
They have to break it after that.
I think something always goes wrong. Everybody I've asked, and guys, tell me if I'm wrong, if you've had a nose job, like, don't you always have to get 2?
No.
This is a thing.
I'd like one. I'm a little crooked.
You don't need one. No, you just need me.
He just loves the compliment.
I
he
was
does.
just checking. I was just checking.
Checking
I'll
the
give you the
temperature.
nose you've always wanted.
But I also want to know, what does this 37 international covers mean?
Yeah, so I got really lucky and I got really well just harassing, and I call it harassment because at one point Instagram thought I was a robot. I would DM a billion models a day, well, like 50. I would make like records for myself, and thankfully all of these models got to Playboy, you know, Maxim. I had a one Vogue feature, and yeah, so
amazing.
thankfully.
I think your story for me is very inspirational because you're somebody that wants to achieve something.
Yeah.
And you've taken something that you are obviously very passionate about and you've turned it into a career, a very successful career. And that's really inspirational. I love your story so far. I'm sure there's more.
Thank you. Yeah, my parents hated it forever. And I think growing up in a Hispanic household that are really old school, it's like, so you're not going to be the lawyer, you're not going to be the doctor, you're not going to be the, housewife that marries the billionaire that we're all refined to be, But I was like, there's not enough Adderall in the world that can make me a lawyer. So I was like, let me be the makeup artist. And it's fun. It's a happy job. I could never be, my mom was a social worker and she has a heart of gold. I can't be the bearer of bad news. Like, I would sit there and cry with them. I couldn't be a cop. I would probably call 911 with them. Like, there's just certain things that, certain people could do. And I think it's like, LA is like the world of possibilities. And
True.
And now with Instagram, it's impossible. not to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Congratulations.
And so I wanted to show them and everybody, what you can do with makeup. I mean, take a look at these before and afters. Like, how long does that usually take?
You know what? Thanks to working at MAC Cosmetics and having to push out 30-minute looks so fast and photographers screaming in my ear, honestly, that could take 45 minutes.
Oh, really?
30 to 45. Yeah. Because I feel like that's the one good thing is I know how to see a face and really study and like know what's going to look good on a particular person relatively quickly. That I will give myself like.
And that comes through, like you're saying, having the job like in a Mac store, for example.
Yeah.
And you got to turn out those looks.
Oh, yeah.
And great looks. So you've had an incredible foundation.
Yeah. And I think it comes with trial and error. I think it comes with like, people screaming at you and tons of verbal contracts and making sure what people, because I have to bring what someone has in their imagination to life, so it's asking all the right questions, what don't you like? What do you like?
Uh-huh.
When you say you want, everyone shows like the most filtered, face-tuned picture in the world. And they're like, I want a natural look like this. And you're like, that's the farthest thing from natural. But, okay.
Yeah.
So it's about like, picking and choosing like, okay, do you want this eye? Really asking all the right questions.
Yeah. There's nothing better for myself having done so many music videos as a performer and sitting in a chair and you do have an idea in your head and you're like, I know what I want it to look like. And someone starts on your face and you're like, that is not what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So there really is an art to being able to understand what's in someone's mind and then bringing it to life and making them feel like, yeah, that's exactly what I meant,
Yeah.
So you're clearly doing that here. The work is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. Tons of trial and error too. I've definitely gotten my good share of yells and fights. And, all that good stuff.
And then you mentioned yourself, so I do have a picture of you.
Oh, thank you.
So you talked a little bit about yourself too and how you can go in like from 2 minutes into 40 minutes to a different person. So we have you here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I
look.
mean, I don't know who that is, but
On the right-hand side here, right?
yeah, that's crazy.
I love those transformation TikTok videos where you see like the really plain face or regular person, or especially the really old ladies that just like start like this, and then all of a sudden by the end of it, it's a complete transformation. Like makeup is art.
Oh,
it's
100%.
absolute art. It's so
100%.
incredible what you can do.
And we have a video of something like that.
Boom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
girl.
Oh, yes.
And you have, I mean,
little
there was others.
Is this mic on? Yes, it is.
Uh-huh. And the details, I mean, there's highlighters like on her shoulder, on her collarbone. Like it's all about the little things, too, that really take it to the next. And so much moisturizer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Makes like very glowy.
Yeah.
I'm wondering and I'm sure like a lot of you probably wonder too, like I'm going to say it. I'm 40. Okay. I'm not 40 yet. I'll be
But
40
you
on the
look
18th.
amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
18th of what?
So this month.
Yeah.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Yeah.
So what I'm wondering though, like when I started doing my makeup and I still do it the same way, like I literally just like, I put like SPF on now. And then I'm just like, I just rub some foundation on my face and I rub some concealer there. And then but then I watch like videos of people doing makeup and I'm like, whoa, these younger girls, they've like how in the hell are you even learning how to do that? Like it's contour.
Well, you do
like,
it every day, right?
Like,
So you're like,
and I'm like, so for a regular person, like I'm not regular. I'm kind of like cool regular, but you know what I'm saying? Like for a regular person who doesn't have that expertise, like what are some things, like if I'm trying to bake, is that what they call it when they bake under? Okay. I tried to do that 1,000 times and all I see is creases I'm like, oh my God. Like,
but that's more for like on camera though, right?
No, people do
Or
that.
is it like
and it looks
every
so
day?
good.
I do it all the time, but I will say this.
Like, what are what can like people do to like,
You're saying
how can I look
baking,
younger?
right?
How can like that? I feel like that makes people look younger, right? Like, what are some things that like I could do that is like well, how can I make my makeup look better?
Yeah,
and
so
like
maybe this is a good part where
anti-aging.
you show us your like favorite products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest thing, and I tell this people all the time, is water. Hydration. Like hydration is key. And I can tell if you're an alcoholic within 30 seconds of touching your skin, depending on how
I
fast.
felt really attacked right now.
Oh my God. That was my favorite at the counter. I was like, oh, someone had fun last night. Because the serums are like swallowed. You know what I mean? And it's like, the biggest thing is hydration and then great skincare and being on top of your facials. So like any sort of line under, creasing and all that, that's all tons of dehydration. So going in with a really good serum and an under eye cream and, being on top of your facials and stuff like that. And a good concealer and good tools, like learning how to buff it out and blend it out.
I think that's where I'm lacking because I'm like, I'm using my hands. Boop, boop, boop,
but you know what? If you use your ring finger, there's something, I forgot what it was, but it works on yourself. It's not hygienic as a makeup artist, but buffing it in with the warmth of your like ring finger is fabulous. And just really buffing it in softly is way better than like a sponge and like dragging it.
I feel like the sponge just soaks up all the makeup.
It does.
Because I feel like after and I've tried so many of those beauty blenders and I'm like putting it on there and I'm like, well, it's all in the blender now.
Yeah.
It's not on my eye.
100%.
So I don't know. Yeah. I've been doing
I like to do my foundation, or what is that foundation? I don't know what I put on first. Well, I only do one thing because I'm lazy, but I started using a brush instead of the sponge.
I like the brushes.
And I feel like the brush it
The
blends
only thing
better
with
for me.
the brush is like they get so dirty.
You got to clean them.
Yeah.
They're so gross, in the sink.
Can you clean it with dish soap?
That's the best. That's
Oh,
what I
really?
clean my brushes and my client, because it has 99% antibacterial something in it.
Yeah, okay,
And,
good.
yeah, that's the best.
I felt like I didn't know if I needed like a special cleanser because I'm like in the kitchen, like boop, a little soap, little water, boop, 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 boop. And then I'm like, I don't know if this feels bad. This feels wrong.
Yeah, you got to clean your brushes because
Yeah.
they can get a bit stinky.
Then that'll make you break out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so-
Yeah, please clean your brushes and your sponges.
I was just in Australia, as you know, over the holidays, and I caught up with one of my super famous girlfriends, and I did put on a simple. I'm not going to tell you.
Come on.
I'm not
Is
telling
that a
you. You
name
won't know.
dropper?
She's Australian.
Oh.
No, we'll tell you. No, and I put on a very basic day natural face, right? And she picks me up from the airport. We go home, and she's like, I've got this product from. Oh my God, I can't even think of it. It'll come to me. But she's like, you really should start using. And now I can't even think of the name, but it's the product that you put, the primer. She said you really should use a primer before you put on your foundation because it keeps your skin sort of looking dewy and fresh through the makeup. What do you think about that?
Well, it really depends on your skin type. There's so many variables. Like for me, I have such dry skin. So a primer in essence for me is a really thick hydration moisturizer, like something that's really hydrating, because if I put a primer on my skin, all it's going to do is dry it out. But I have tons of texture and pores. So like if it's a silicone based primer, it can make me break out and clog my pores, but it'll cover my texture. So there's so many things that go into that. And it really is like, I would definitely go into a store with like professionals or dermatologists and see like what skin type do I have? What would be good? Because I feel like everyone's so stuck on like, I need primer, I need this. And it's like, what if you don't need that,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this might be a good time to plug in our sponsor, Skin Research Institute, because
Yay!
I feel like SPF is something that is going into makeup. And I mean, it's always been a thing to like always put SPF on, right? But I think just in the past few years, it's been like SPF, SPF,
Please.
SPF, SPF.
Yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and like.
Perfect. I love SPF. Oh wow, SPF 40. Like I even have my windows tinted on my car. Like sun damage is insane. So people, please use your SPF. Like this is amazing, and this is anybody will tell you SPF is key. No one wants sunspots. No one wants to go through like crazy lasers, and there's nothing that could really cover that. So
Yeah.
yes.
So could we use
love.
that? So
Yeah.
could that go on first?
Yes, absolutely.
I put it on first this morning.
So that can be
I
like that
love
could be
it.
my
Yeah.
primer.
I'm
for-
taking one.
Well,
of
I
these.
did
love
that,
it.
and then
Yeah.
I put the primer on top.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I put
how
the primer
would
on
you-
top.
Oh, and it's pink. I love
It's
that.
got a universal
Yes,
tint,
I wanna see
which
that
I love
color.
because like
Can I have
I
a
love
look?
the universal
Good.
tint on that because it provides like kind of like a blurring
That's
effect, and it gives you that
awesome.
dewy like healthy skin look throughout the day. And I really love this product. And I'm a little biased, I know, but it's really great because it's got anti-aging, it's got antioxidants, it's got peptides in it. It's
Wow.
really, really good.
So can you tell me how do you get a universal skin tone? Do you know?
How
Like-
the tint?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the science behind it, but I know pretty much like when you put it on your face, like she wears it, I wear it, people at the office wear it, and
Wow.
it's not going to leave that white cast on your
That's
skin.
incredible.
It really gives your skin a nice
It
glow.
smells really
So
nice
obviously
too.
we
Yeah.
put that on right before any makeup, right?
Yeah, and I love how thin it is. It
It's-
doesn't
yeah.
feel like that crazy
Yeah.
thick, and it has
Yeah.
a really pretty sheen to it.
Yeah.
So fun trick, we always get like sunscreen, like the Neutrogena spray on set to like give a pretty sheen. And now I'm gonna have to use this.
Yeah.
Look at
And
my
I love
hands.
it. Yes,
Gorgeous.
moisturized. I love it.
I'd put it on my face, but I already did my face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I love how thin it is. It
When,
feels-
Are we all
show the
getting some
camera,
of
but
this
next-
today?
Yes, you guys
Yes.
are all
Yes,
going
yes,
home with
yes.
that.
Yes. And
Courtesy
then
of Skin Research
at the
Institute.
end of this segment, so make sure you keep watching because at the end we're going to give you a special coupon so you could purchase your own at a discounted rate.
Yes, love a discount.
Please,
Who doesn't?
use
Yeah.
sunscreen.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I
Please.
didn't start using SPF until I was like 32.
Wow.
I know.
And your skin looks amazing.
You're lucky.
Thank you.
Lucky.
I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. I've been hearing every person we've had on this podcast is like SPF, SPF,
Yeah.
SPF. And I'm
Please.
like, oh God. But yeah, I'm doing it now. So it's just,
Well, I just think that a product like this is incredible because you can just put it as part of your regime every morning.
yep.
So you can start the day. You should start the day with the sunscreen anyway.
Yep.
Yes.
But how fabulous that you can start with a sunscreen as your primer if you want, or add a primer and then
Mhm.
put your makeup on.
Yeah.
I love that.
And moms, start putting this on your daughters. I remember
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
my mom be religious about moisturizer, bringing it all the way down to the neck. Moms start I don't care if your daughter's 5. Like start
Yeah.
throwing the sunscreen on them.
Yeah.
Make it a habit.
I got to take it down to the neck.
Yeah,
Yes.
bring it
I'm,
all
Yes.
the way
All
down.
the way down.
I'm like
Get down
stopping
in there.
I'm stopping like right here.
Oh no, bring it all
What is
the
this
way
called?
down.
Decollage. I don't know. Yeah.
It sounds a little
Decoration.
Love.
naughty.
Decollage.
Decollage.
The booby region.
So before we get into our celebrity segment, you've done so many celebrities. Who are your top ones that you just want to plug in here and just name drop?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Huh. I can't really talk about some.
You can't. Yes, you can.
Okay, you know what? I've done a lot of
Yeah, we have
influencers.
somebody.
I'll talk about influencers.
Okay,
So
all
like
right.
CJ Franco, I love. Chloe Ture. Who else? I mean, so many. Megan James from Basketball Wives. I did her for a long time.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah.
so many people on your Instagram.
Love, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, Makeup by Adriana M. Please follow me. And then Adriana Paola. So I misspelled my middle name and stayed. So it's Poala. So it's Adriana and then Poala. Yeah.
Instead of A-O.
Yeah, because they messed up on my birth certificate, and that's the way I learned how to spell it. And
your name is
now
just
it
all over.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what does the M stand for?
my last name, Marizcurrena.
oh yeah, let's do it. Let's try it.
Yeah.
This will be
Everyone,
good.
please.
Let's try it.
Just say it slower.
Marizcurrena.
Okay, now you.
Marizcurrena.
Oh my god, I love it.
that's
So good.
How do you follow that?
I've dated a lot
you
of
do it.
Spanish men.
Oh, I love it.
What I'm saying it again? Let me see.
Marizcurrena.
Marizcurrena.
Yes. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like I was on a like I just came out of a
I love it.
telenovela.
Oh my gosh, Wealthy, you roll those R's.
Yes, go Wealthy. Your turn.
Marizcurrena.
I love it. Yes.
Marizcurrena.
I always loved it. First day of school, I always had all the attention. I was like, yeah, that's right, teacher, say my name.
Yeah, say my name.
It was like horrible for me. It'd be like paez.
P-A-A-E-Z.
It's país.
Pais. Ooh, that's pretty.
Thank
Pais.
you. Yeah. And then
Love
the
it.
name, the whole name. It was Pais Omega Imami Moran. I was like, oh my God.
gosh.
I love it.
I would be like, is this a name?
I
That's
know.
so
I'm like,
fun.
this is a joke. Where's Ashton?
And then my name, Wealthy.
And
And then
That's
you made
nice.
your name different.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, that's how
I'm
I
just
roll.
doing my own
BP.
name.
I
I'm
love
making it up.
BP
Make it up as you
major.
go.
Hey.
Major.
Nothing
Major
minor.
BP.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. So this is Lumify, not sponsored. I hope one day I am, so I don't have to spend millions on it anymore. This is the best thing in the world. This is what I use on all my clients. If you're a makeup artist, please buy this. If you're everyone should use this. It makes your eyes so white. Like my biggest pet peeve
I
is
love
like
those.
seeing people on TV. Like try something. Like everyone.
Can you do it on me?
Yeah,
Or
of course.
should I do myself?
Yes.
It just,
I love. Is
so
it
if you
like
have-
What is
years
it?
ago?
Is it eye
Those,
drops?
it's an eye
Yes,
drop.
and it makes like I don't know what it's called, but like the thing white, like in your eye,
whiter?
you're whiter. Like, like okay,
Wow.
everyone, take
I
a look
wanna-
at his eyes now.
Let me see.
Can you see
I
me
mean, I
now?
use eye drops all the
You've
time.
been drinking
this
already.
is the best, especially if you've been drinking all night.
Is it gonna burn?
No, there's
Okay.
some that burn.
You're just
So-
doing all kinds of things to your eyes.
This-
Oh yeah, I'm
It
down.
does not burn. It is amazing.
All right, let's just see if I can. I'm so.
He's worried about
stupid,
the
I
eye
might-
drops, but he got in.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, did I get it in my eye? How many drops?
Just like one or two. Life changing, especially when you're like putting all this makeup on people's eyes, like, you know, if I'm putting so much eyeshadow and this, or just if you're going on a date or
How long
just
does
in
it take
general.
to work?
Oh my God, like,
It's instant.
No, it's
like 10 minutes.
Oh, it takes 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't quote me.
Oh, girl, are you bleaching my eye?
No, I don't care. You know what?
Somewhere else.
I'm probably not the best person to take advice from because I'll risk my life on a surgeon table. So, you know, I'm probably not the, beauty is me.
So, what is the name of that product?
Lumify.
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 And
I
where-
buy it at Costco.
really?
Yeah.
But it literally looks cool.
That's amazing.
I love this. What else? I think great lighting is like the biggest thing. So I always
Totally
have like a
agree.
box. Oh, well, that's not beauty related though. Okay. Well, I guess it is because you have to have like great selfies. I would say Kevin and Kwan concealer. It's a little bit on the pricier side. It's thick, but it'll last forever.
But can I ask you with
Yes,
the
please.
concealer, is it something that I do just to cover like a blemish or something, or I can put it everywhere?
Yeah. So if you get it, the color of your skin, I like to brighten. So I get it like 2 to 3 shades lighter than my foundation.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to keep it more on the natural side, then yeah, just if it's close to your foundation color, then yeah, just to spot treat for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, since you learned, or you taught yourself, what do you call it? Contouring.
Yeah.
And to give yourself your nose job.
Yeah.
What is your favorite product for contouring? Do you have a favorite?
I love the Kat Von D palette. I love it because I think it's like the first color that like actually came out with like it's on the ashier side and it really does contour. I think that people don't know the difference between like warming the face and really contouring, adding like actual shadow. And I love that. I love to really like reverse contour, like you can kind of see in the picture there where I have like lighter powder outside and then lighter powder in the
Right
middle.
here.
The second one. Yeah. So I like to do that. And that palette comes with everything. And it comes with
Wow.
most shades. So yeah.
So you can do all of that within that one palette,
Yeah.
basically. And I love here that I can see on your nose, if we like, there's a lighter strip down here in the
Yeah.
middle of the nose, right? And then there's a little lighter on the side.
Yeah.
Is that to give you,
So
to
pretty.
thin your nose out?
Yeah. To make it super tiny.
That's
I love it.
So
Yeah.
cool. That looks
Very
beautiful. All right, ladies, it's now time to pop the champagne and talk about some trending looks for 2023.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh,
no.
my
So
God.
wet.
Oh, I normally get a warning.
Oh my God.
So apparently, you guys, this champagne is sold out. But because we have our subscription, we were able to get it. And it's got a German label, Gebruder.
Oh no. Oh,
Gebruder Simone Riesling Brut.
Yeah.
Very German.
Very German.
Very
Very
But does
delicious.
it come from the Sonoma,
Yeah.
Sonoma County?
Sonoma, California.
Yeah, I guess made over in Germany, which
Made in
I guess
Germany.
they're claiming, Germany is claiming that they have more and better bubbly than actual champagne.
I heard that. I don't know if I believe that Germany produces more or better
I think I don't know
bubbly
that they're-
than
champagne.
France.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I don't know.
Kinda like
All right.
America
Well, we'll put
does
that to the
French
test,
fries.
Germany.
yeah. We'll be
All right.
the judge of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So first up, you guys can maybe, I'm sure you could figure it out, but what do you think the trending look in this photo is? I'm sure you already know. But
Red lipstick?
Yeah.
yeah. So
Vinyl lip-
the
Oh,
vinyl lip
for sure.
trend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh.
For that, you get a
Thank
prize.
you.
So vinyl lips, they've always kind of gone in and out, but I think like last year was more
Vinyl?
matte.
Is that different?
It's more matte. I think like
I have matte.
you're wearing matte, so like now it's like the glossy kind of top
You
red
know,
look.
Wow.
I don't
That's-
like that.
that's-
It just means it's going to get on your teeth.
I don't know. Maybe
You
you,
know?
want to talk about that. It says vinyl lips, glossy step up from the mass lip balms and blah blah blah. So I guess it says, I even saw like a photo of like someone that had like purple up here and like red down here. Like they're doing all kinds of crazy things. Are you seeing this?
Expression. I love it. Yeah.
Is vinyl where it's like stained and they peel it off later?
From
Have
what
you
I'm
seen
reading,
that?
it's just like
She's
whatever
like,
this
I don't know about
glossy,
that.
this
I-
super glossy look.
But I love it. Hey. I
Yeah,
love
it looks
glossy
good.
lip.
That's sort of very reminiscent of the 90s.
Yeah.
You know, that super modelly, super
Mm,
glossy
I like it. I mean, I don't
red
love
lip.
lipstick.
I love
loving
it.
that look.
But yeah, it looks great.
Love.
All right. I'm not familiar with
Ooh.
this actress, but she looks very pretty. I think she's British, and I think she was the Anne Boleyn.
Oh, wow. She's
She's
beautiful.
so beautiful.
Can you guys guess what the trending look in this is?
Iridescent.
Yeah. Iridescent for sure. I love her blush.
I don't know.
That
Well,
blush
her,
is
her
so
cheek
beautiful.
matches her eye. Could that be a trending thing? The
Yeah.
color of the cheek
So I
matching
think
the eye?
BP got it. The
Ooh,
hot pink
I-
blush trend.
I got it.
Pink
Blush.
So I
I
guess,
want
yeah, I
that.
guess it went viral on TikTok. This Duyan blush. I don't know what that is.
though? This is the more runway, high fashion way, I imagine.
Everyone's doing it now. I even
And
love
hot
it.
pink is super in right now.
Yeah, blush is just in,
Yeah.
especially even using it sort of where we would contour before. Now that's so common. Everyone loves blush.
Nice.
I need to go get me.
Yeah, but that looks cool.
Let's go makeup shopping.
All right. How about this? You guys know what Miss Courtney's doing?
Smoky
Is
eye.
it brow lamination?
No.
Looks like a
No.
big brow. She's got a big brow.
She
Could
does
that
have
be
a
it?
big brow.
Her
Mauve-y
lips-
tones.
Smoky eye. Smoky eye.
So yeah, the grunge glam.
Oh.
Which Miss Wednesday Adams
Oh,
is making
she's so
popular.
cute.
Yeah,
Love.
super cute. Yeah, so like a kind of like I don't know, smoky. I mean, I feel
I
like
love those
yeah.
plums though. The plums and mauves that she had, especially
Oh,
with
yeah.
brown eyes, look so good.
Yeah.
Like a deep lip. It says edgier everyday makeup, like a more elevated version of Wednesday Adams.
Yeah, and then if you did watch that show, she like looks the most glammed up in this like little scene where she's
Yeah,
dancing
so
and
cute,
stuff.
that
Yeah.
little dance.
All right. What about this one?
No brows.
Ugh.
Bleached brows.
Bleached brows?
Fluffed brows. Thin brows. Brows.
Yeah,
I am so not a fan of this trend.
What is that trend?
It's the bleached brow. Like it looks like
It looks like
saw
alopecia.
I saw a video
I
of
mean,
Julia
it's
Fox,
like- it's so bad.
and she had her. I'm like,
Uncut
what?
gems. Or what did she say?
Yeah, she's
That's
uncut
so-
gems.
Odd to me. Like as someone with really white brows, it's like all the time they just disappear, and I'm like, I need to make them darker. I
Who
would
started
never.
that? Madonna started that, I think.
The
Didn't
bleached
she?
one?
The bleached.
I think it
eyebrows.
was either Kylie or Kendall. I don't know which one that is. Kylie, is that Kylie? or
That's Kendall.
Oh, that doesn't even look like her.
And
That
brows,
is the power of that brow.
brows are the architecture of the face. I think they were even saying that like I read somewhere that like presidents, like there was like one president that didn't have any brows and looked meaner, and then I think JFK had brows. Like they would fluff up his brows, and then he appealed nicer to the public, so that's why he like was voted in. I don't know if it's true, but brows are the architecture of the face. They're
Well,
so important.
I will say that I did start this trend over 10 years ago when I would always go out when I was performing a lot, and I always had fluorescent green brows.
Ooh,
Oh.
So it's just like all brow type
This
thing.
was you. This was all you.
That was me,
That
buddy.
was you.
Fluoro green.
Yeah. So like brows are like super in for 2023, all different kinds. But yeah, let's talk about this. Is this Kendall or Kylie?
Kylie.
So
She doesn't look like Kylie either.
yeah, so she does the bleach no eyebrow trend, which is going crazy. And now Lizzo's on there too. But yeah.
Wow.
So
I'm just-
Bleached
wait, so that's
brow.
Kylie?
That's Kendall.
Oh my gosh, I have Kylie and Kendall in there. I have no idea which one's which.
All I focused on was the grape in her mouth. Didn't look at the brows at all.
I couldn't get past the cleavage. I was like, wow.
She is pretty stunning though. She's really
Gorgeous.
pretty.
Those
Those
bodies.
girls
Yeah.
are gorgeous.
Those
Yeah.
bodies paid for, not. They're magnificent.
So have you had people want to do the bleached eyebrow trend
No,
in your makeup?
thank God. I would like talk them out of it. I would be like, you're my canvas. What are you
yeah,
gonna
like
broke?
you want
No
my
way.
name attached to this?
Unless it was something crazy editorial, then like
Yeah.
something for print, then yeah. But no, most of my clients are like want to look hot. It's like that would be like driving backwards for me.
Yeah.
I would be like, no,
No.
I'm trying to make you look pretty and appealing. No,
Okay.
Well, yeah, I was into all of those 2023 trending looks except for the bleach brow.
Yeah.
Looks
well,
a
but
little
there,
bit.
it's you could do the
I
The
love
other
the
one, the
colored
colored
brow.
one, yeah.
That I'm totally into.
I
I
love
like
the
the-
second.
I love these.
That's beautiful.
yeah, I like that.
I don't have that though. I'm gonna. What about brow lamination? That I
What's
see a lot
that?
of.
Love.
I think
They-
that's what Zendaya is doing there.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just like applying different things on the eyebrow, like gluing. I don't
Like
even
perm
know.
solution.
It's like
almost.
perm.
I don't know.
They take it and they put stuff on your eyebrow, and then they take this little brush and they brush it. They brush your eyebrows up, and then they like clean up around the sides. So whatever eyebrow hairs you have are just sticking up. But I don't know. I kind of want to do it and see what it looks like. But then
I want you to do it.
I kind of have like
It would look amazing. Again,
I don't
brows
think it
can
looks
totally
that
change.
like drastic, like because Zendaya has. I think it looks.
But she has eyebrows. I draw mine on. Like this one's
Oh, I
bigger in the 2000s when the eyebrows were thin and thin was in.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
very
thin was in.
Yeah,
It's in
And
now,
I
too.
haven't recovered from that. Like I need microblading probably, but I don't want to spend. That just seems like a lot.
So, but
Yeah.
Try the lamination
thin-
then. It
I am.
does
I'm gonna
fluff
try
the
it.
brow up a
Yeah,
lot. I
we're
love
gonna
it.
see it. We're gonna try it.
Well, so the thin eyebrow is also in, but I think it's funny that they used.
This
because
has to be. This was in 2000.
Yeah, that
It
was like,
was.
I was like, they're using the '90s photo of Gwen Stefani.
Love.
Yeah.
Like I was like, they're like, that's how old thin eyebrows are. Like
that's
so
how
think
the
about that.
back girl.
Oh,
days.
is that why she's there?
Yeah, because the thin eyebrows coming back, but they're like nobody has. this
No,
right now.
I'm
We
not
have to go
having back
back
on
to
that.
like the old days.
I
But
don't
then in
know.
20 years, everyone's going to be like the laminated brows. Like, why did everyone look like the Grinch?
Oh my
You know what I
God,
mean?
yeah.
Who knows, you know?
I want to say thank you so much to Adriana, a
Thank
good friend of
you.
mine for years. I haven't seen you though in years. You did great. And I love everything that you told us about makeup. And I also want to say thank you to our sponsor, Skin Research Institute.
Yes, Skin Research Institute sponsored this lovely episode. So we have the SPF here. We have the SRI DryQ. If you don't know about that, it's trending everywhere. It's lightweight, foldable. It's an amazing hair dryer. It's going to help you dry your hair faster and also healthier. Check out the bottom of the screen. There's a discount code for you.
Thanks so much, you guys, for watching this week's episode. We hope you got a lot out of it. We had so much fantastic information. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave us a comment down below and let us know if you want us to talk about something specific that you're interested in.
Yes. And then thank you again to Adriana. Where can people find you? You know,
Oh,
how
my
can
socials. So thank you so much for having me, guys. This was
was
so
a
much fun.
pleasure.
And I'll be reading the comments too. So I'll totally answer any questions. And you guys could find me at Makeup by Adriana M. And then my personal is Adriana Paola, Poala. Yay. Thank
All
you
right.
guys.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. It was a
Cheers.
pleasure.
So much. Cheers.
Cheers. Beauty and bubbly.
Thank you. Talk to you next time.